Give it up for your host. Oh my goodness, I can relate to the dick pics. Okay, folks, guys, take note. Use something for scale, okay? Okay, yeah, something for scale, but this is the thing. I cannot stand when I get a remote control, because is it a universal remote? Is it a Roku? Is it an Apple TV? I want a Sharpie, and not one of them little Sharpies, and not one of them big ones. A standard Sharpie, okay? Hi, hey, how's everyone doing? Okay, now that we got that out of the way, glad we got that out of the way. A couple months ago, I had a birthday. I turned 44. Yeah, I'm firmly in cougar territory. Any other cougars out there? Yeah, meow, I like this. MILFs, GILFs, DILFs. I'm equal opportunity old people with game. Yeah, but I love the term cougar, but I like to identify as a puma. Okay, folks? Yeah. As in, any time I get asked out by somebody born after the Clinton administration, I poo my pants just a little bit. Oh, yeah. True story. Sorry, that was a shit joke. Okay, guys. Aside from doing comedy, I have this sort of dirty, embarrassing side hustle. In fact, when people in my field became more visible online, we were treated like second-class citizens. I am a scientist. Yeah, And I know what you're all thinking. She definitely looks like a scientist. No, nobody ever says that. In fact, I get told by a lot of people, you don't look like a scientist. And by a lot of people, I mean men. Yeah, men. And usually it's in the context of trying to get into my britches, which I think is a pretty interesting tactic, because telling somebody you don't look like a scientist is a very thinly veiled way of saying, you don't look so smart, sweetheart. You know, and sometimes I dish it right back. Well, you didn't look like somebody I was going to let do cucumber or squat thrusts in my cucumber patch, right? But sometimes I play with them, tease them. Oh my God, why don't I look like a scientist? Can you give me some reasons? And I can think of two, Bob here and Bobita. And yes, I named my breast as an awkward 12-year-old girl, and I want to make it a little bit more awkward. And my grandfather, father, and brother are all named Robert. Folks, these are family names and shall be respected as such. Yes. But, sometimes these guys are honest and say, yeah, you don't look like a scientist because you're not an old white dude with a beard. And then I got to correct them and say, no, the beard's coming in nice, okay? It's the penis that's taking its sweet-ass time. But they're not wrong. For the longest time, it was old, white, cis-hetero dudes that had the money, the access, and the opportunity to do the science. And that is problematic. And that is when you get headlines like these. Hold on, I have to get it out of Bob. Or is it Bobita? Okay. Well, I have it memorized, so we don't even have to do this. Surgeon, there we go. Surgeon counts nerve fibers of human clitoris for first time ever. This was 7 months ago, folks. 7 months ago. Sure, that's probably when they found her, but 7 months ago. And the human baloney pony has 4,000 nerve endings on it. The human clitoris, over 10,000. 10,281 to be exact. Not that I'm counting. And some of you still can't find her. If that's not a definition of it's you, not me problem, I don't know what is, okay? At this point, it's just gaslighting, right? Okay, it's like a TSA wand, it's do. How can't you find it? And this is why I think America needs to backburner this whole literacy rate. I mean, print is dead, nobody's reading. And we need to put our money where our mouth should be and focus on our cliteracy rate. Who's with me? Come on, yes. And you guys, I already have a slogan. Read my lips. All 4 of them. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. And humans aren't the only, animal that have this problem. Snakes have this problem. Yep. In fact, 4 months ago, a team of all-female researchers in Australia discovered that snakes not only have a clitoris, they have 2 devil's doorbells. And it's forked. The carpet matches the drapes. And the males have what is called a hemipenis, and it is also forked, as is their tongue. 2-pronged for her pleasure. Okay? So, representation in science matters, okay? If not for the humans, you got to do it for the danger noodles. Yes, do it for them. And one last thing, I just want to leave you with my favorite gay animal because Pride starts tomorrow. Anyone celebrating? Okay. The American buffalo puts the buy in bison. These horny herbivores, up to 55% of mountings, are between males during mating season. And before you try to explain the gay away and say no, just Kevin's asserting dominance on Steve, Kevin is inserting dominance into Steve repeatedly, folks. And he's cupping back for second, thirds, and fourths. And it's actually the subordinate males mounting the dominant males because you got to dress for the job you want, not the job you got. Right? And scientists want to understand why so much of the gay lovemaking. And one, well, because they like it. And two, females only want to do it once a year. Stephanie only wants to do it on my birthday. But with Steve, every day's my birthday. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Natalia Reagan. Give it up for your host.